Make sure stream runs up okay, as usual, and fix pop filter. Always getting messed up everywhere. The audio is kind of all over the place. It seems like this game is really loud. I'm not sure why. I think I turned it down alright. I don't want it to be like blaring. I can adjust that more later though, if needed. So hopefully it's okay. Now we're going ahead a few months. Well, 1 month, but a few weeks later and stuff. Military, the 3rd dorm. Got books. Oh, there's Rain's sword. Checking himself in a mirror that doesn't have his reflection. Does that voice sound really loud, or is it just my stuff? I might have to edit that. Well, not edit it, I mean, go into the settings here, change that.
Time to get going.
Oh, Reen!
Morning, Elliot.
Good morning. Are you heading to school now too? How about we walk there together?
Sure. It's getting late though, so we might need to pick up the pace a little.
No problem. I'm guessing everyone else left already, huh?
Yeah, because they're good students. Come on, guys.
I think so. I'm not sensing anyone else on this floor, at least.
I like how they all have to keep going on about how they can sense
Gaius
people's
in particular
presence.
is probably long gone by now, being the early riser he is.
Oh, okay then. He's not sensing anyone? What does that mean exactly?
At least I'm not the only one who is thinking it.
Huh.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning! Are you two on your way to school?
Yeah. Come on, Emma. We're going to be late. Hey, wait for me, Lisa. We'll see you in class.
So blonde-haired girl still doesn't like rain.
I never would have guessed she'd hold a grudge this long. She knows it was just an accident, right? She has to. Can't believe she'd be so sensitive.
No kidding. She's not even giving me a chance to apologize to her.
Well, as long as you keep trying, I'm sure she'll understand. Eventually.
I mean, if the guy was trying to apologize for like a few weeks, I feel like there's some blame on
Class
both
7's
sides.
got enough tension as it is, what with our two, prideful warriors at each other's throats. So I think it would be a load off everyone's mind if you and Elisa could make up at least.
I'll certainly do what I can, whatever that may be.
Well, I thought that would give me a chance to at least walk to go to the school.
These past 2 weeks have really flown by, haven't they? It's funny, I went into this thinking combat practice would be the toughest part of the curriculum. Never would have guessed the academic side of things might give it a run for its money.
Well, strong in body and mind is pretty firmly embedded into Imperial culture. I do get what you mean, though. I figured I'd be able to coast through the year, but I've had to very quickly reevaluate that.
You too, huh? I wish I were as smart as Machias or Emma. They don't seem to be having any problems at all. But then, Emma got the top score on the entrance exam, and I'll bet you anything Machias wasn't far behind.
I'm sure. Eustace and Elisa are apparently doing really well too.
Yeah, everyone's smart.
As are Laura and Gaius.
So pretty much everyone's doing well, besides, what, these two and the blonde-haired girl?
Really? Guess I'm just gonna have to suck it up then. Though I really do hope they don't mind.
Huh? I'm not sure I follow.
Oh, sorry. You got me thinking about Eustace and Laura. I've been talking to them the same way I talk to everybody else, but they're both nobles, right? And Eustace's family rules over the whole eastern side of the Empire, so it kind of feels like I should address them more formally.
Well, they both said it was okay, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Though you probably shouldn't go picking fights with Eustace every chance you get, like a certain someone else.
Oh, I don't plan on it. I'd hoped they'd get along a bit better over time, but if anything, things seem to be spiraling downhill fast on that end. When the two of them are in the same room, there's just this constant tension in the air.
It's not all Machias either. Eustace seems to enjoy provoking him at every opportunity. I can't even imagine what it would take to make them see eye to eye at this point.
Yeah, I wish there was
I don't know,
something we could do to help them get
that would
along.
kill them both. So we're getting the updates on their school life. Pretty much nothing changed.
And that's where we'd be if we weren't in Class 7. Dormitory number 2, for all the common folk like us.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? I'm still kind of shocked that Class 7 gets to have its own dormitory. Though, to be fair, I think that building was abandoned till this year. Seems like they renovated it just for us.
I don't know how that's to be fair. You got a new building just for you. It seems more like you're even more
Well, they did a good
privileged.
job. It's got a nice feel to it. I just wish it were a little closer to the academy.
Hey, you're in our way. Step aside at once.
Hey, I was right. Those guys are gonna be like the bully characters.
Class 7, I see.
Is something...
You're just a ragtag bunch of nobodies, aren't you? Come on, we're leaving.
Yes, Patrick! A word of advice. You might be part of a special class, but that doesn't change who you are. Never forget your place.
I don't know. But the guy who's named Patrick, doesn't seem very intimidating.
So they're from one of the upper classes. This is why I hate talking to them.
Unfortunately, that attitude is all too common among the nobles. Thank goodness Laura and Eustace aren't like that.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad. That's the infamous dormitory number 1, where all the nobility live. It's supposed to be super fancy inside, with maids and butlers and everything.
Well, there's a maid right there, so I guess that
really?
that's true.
Guess that's our cue to pick up the pace.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, hey, have you picked out a club to join yet? Doesn't sound like you have to or anything, but it's probably a good way to meet people.
No, I'm still looking. It's hard to decide on one.
Are we going to be able to do club activities? They're gonna front load with cutscenes in this, it looks like.
Stand, bow. Be seated.
Emma's the class
As
representative.
I'm sure you're all well aware, the Erebonian Empire was driven to the brink of collapse roughly 250 years ago.
I wonder if this is gonna be like Persona and I'm gonna have to remember any of this.
This
Thomas
was brought about by the
Lysander?
conflict we know as the War of the Lions. A civil war lasting several years, staged over the throne of the late emperor by the most powerful of his potential successors. But of course, I'm not here to tell you that. If I were, I think even young children would be able to pass this course. Rather,
Aren't we
I'd
kinda
like
young
to discuss
children?
the effects this had on the Empire as members of the aristocracy were drawn into the war. Many hired mercenaries turned to looting and pillaging, and a similar trend could even be seen among some of the knights. The land was left utterly devastated, and morale was at an all-time low. But then, lo and behold, into this nightmare stepped a man willing to take a stand against this bloody war of succession. He was a wandering prince who began to rally forces from the outskirts of the Empire, and would go on to make quite a name for himself. And that name, of course, was Dreikel's Rhysei Arnor.
Uh-huh.
He would later become known as Dreikel's the Lionheart, the 73rd Emperor of Erebonia, and father of the Renaissance. Not to
73rd,
mention
huh?
the founder of this very academy. Dreikel's army was initially rather small in number, but as he traveled across the Empire, winning over the hearts of influential sympathizers, his forces rapidly increased.
So he was charismatic.
Now, the place where Emperor Dreikels first began gathering his army was... Reinschwarzer. Would you care to tell the class?
My brother. But I don't know. Sure. Nord Highlands. Was there you heard the Civil War taking place and those vagabonds from Nord became his very first allies? No, brother. This is what they're doing now. Do I get increased AP for getting the answers right or something? Accumulate enough AP, your rank will increase the next time you report quest. 15 ranks ranging from B7 to A0. Every time your rank increases, you'll receive a perk from the academy. So I guess this is
Nice
gonna
work,
be like
everyone.
Persona.
You made it through another grueling day of classes. In case you've been living under a rock, please don't forget that tomorrow is your first free day. It's not technically a day off, but there are no classes, so it's up to you what to do with your time.
So that's questing and grinding time, I guess.
Why, you could go shopping in the capital if you wanted to. Or just do what I do and sleep all day. Sleep is so wonderful.
Will the Academy's facilities still be open for our use?
Yes, I'd like to be able to use the free study area in the library myself.
Of course! This school shuts down for no one, so feel free to patronize any and all facilities as you like. A lot of clubs have meets scheduled for these free days as well, so anyone who's joined one should probably check on that.
I see.
I'll be certain to do so.
Also, before you leave, we should go over what's happening next week. On Wednesday, you all have your practical exam.
A practical exam?
What does that entail exactly?
It's part of your combat training. You'll be graded on your performance, so make sure you're well rested and ready for battle by then. Might be a good idea to do some training on your own time too, just to keep from getting rusty.
Interesting.
I definitely don't like the sound of that.
Oh, and one more thing. After the practical exam is over, I've got another important announcement about a major part of Class 7's curriculum that I haven't mentioned at all yet.
Yeah, great. Being vague and secretive.
What?
Here it comes.
So, whatever you choose to do on your free day, make it count for something. That concludes today's homeroom. Machias, if you'll do the honors.
Yes, instructor. All rise.
Bow. All that good stuff. Now everyone's leaving the classroom. All the girls are already BFFs. I'd be happy to help you train if you need a sparring partner. The gymnasium looks big enough that I'm sure we'd have no trouble finding a good spot for it. Very kind of you to offer, but I was planning on attending club practice today. Decided to try for the band. He's going into band class. Violinist. Didn't know you played the violin. You just pick it up for fun? Something like that. I'm considering joining the art club. Do you have any artistic experience? I dabbled in it back home. Taught myself though, so I feel this could be a chance to learn proper technique. What, we all stand in the classroom too long, teacher? She wants something from the student council room. Essential for school life, somebody needs to get it. Any volunteers? You two have clubs. I'm still totally undecided, so this shouldn't be a big deal. Been looking a few clubs myself along the way. Student Union building next door at the end of the hall on the second floor. Why didn't she just go herself? Or is this to make this dude join the student council? Something like that. Okay, I thought that was... We're still up a bit. I'm gonna just adjust these. That seems fine. Sound effects can go down. I don't know why this game is so loud. Got different classrooms around. Nonsense talk. Got downstairs. Just gonna look around the school a little. See if there's anything interesting around here. They let me go into this classroom. This is supposed to be, this is the music room. So I guess the other side of the hall is music place. Well, that person looks different. What a delectable smell. Seems as though it's emitting from the cooking club. Perhaps I should follow my nose and grace them with my presence. Well then. She's just explaining some of the clubs. I guess she's the cooking club instructor? Or she's just an instructor in the cooking club for some reason. Cooking was a big part of the other games, so I wonder if joining the cooking club is how you cook in this game or something. I guess this is the art club. Some girl making a horse statue. That's interesting. Computer room. We have a computer room? Conference room. Principal Van Dyke. Instructor office. You can meet the teachers there. I guess this is the nurse's office. I always like to look around these things in RPGs, just in case they have, like, free items around or something. Oh. The guy's hitting on her. I guess that can be harassment to some people. That's the courtyard. Janitor's room. Hey, janitor. Well, alright then. Seems like a cool janitor. Maybe, at least. More than just the main building, there are other facilities located on campus. Auditorium is used for events. Building is normally closed. Be open for events. Athletic activities and practical exams. Many sports clubs such as lacrosse and riding clubs. For general training purposes, you'll find pool and training hall, swimming and fencing clubs. Gym's usually a lively spot. Engineering building is the de facto place for ordnance maintenance and is managed by the engineering club. While you can't enter for now, you'll find yourself here again and again during your time. Okay, so that's the upgrade area, I guess. Handy spot for research. You can also brush up on all your terminology you can handle. So what, I have to go there to actually study? Student Union Building is a place for students to relax and unite. The first floor houses some stores and a cafeteria. Find cultural clubs on the second floor, and even a salon reserved for upper-class students on the third. Event markers. Occasionally you'll see event markers displayed on characters. Events that'll take place. Events. Quest events. So you got side quests and story stuff. Gotcha. Gardens and nurturing, yada yada. Oh well. Where can I go around here? So this is the engineering. That shows the red marker, so that's the important place. Alright. Might as well just head over there now. Unless there's something over here. There isn't. Well, Machios is right here. Why is he in there? Nothing. Oh well, I'm supposed to return to the dorms for today. So what, he's not going to go to the library because the other guy's in there? That's a bad grudge.
This should be the Student Union building. I know the cafeteria is on the first floor, but I wonder where the Student Council room is.
Hey there, first year.
Probably on the second floor.
How's it going? Academy life been treating you well this past half month?
Guess this is our... Well, this is one of those dudes that we saw in the prologue.
Oh, yeah, it has. Guess he must be a second year. It's not easy, but I'm managing. Mostly. Though I have a feeling it's only going to get harder from here on out.
Of course it will. Your
course.
class is going to be more intense than the others too. But you just hang in there, okay?
Okay. Wait. You're a second year student, aren't you? Do you mind if I ask your name?
Hey now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. First things first, how about you let me show you this cool trick I've been practicing?
He's not going to let me hear his name.
Trick?
You got a 50 mirror coin I can borrow?
I think so. Pretty sure I do, anyway.
Cheers.
I thought the trick was just going to be him taking it and
Watch closely.
walking away. Or is he gonna cut the coin? Or shoot it?
Now, which hand is the coin in? Left or right?
It's in your...
Too bad.
Guess you win. I'm usually pretty good at following moving objects, too. Though, wait. You said this was a trick, which means...
You catch on quick.
Huh?
Keep up the good work, man. You're gonna need to be pretty tough to get through a year with Sarah as your instructor. Oh, and the student council room is on the second floor, furthest room back. See you around. Have a good weekend.
So he took my 50 coin though.
Wait, my 50... Mira.
Yeah.
He got me. Andy seemed to know I was heading to the student council room too. Somehow. Guy's good. I haven't met many of the second years yet. I wonder if they're all like that. Oh well. At least now I know where I'm going.
Yeah, they all steal 50 coins from people.
If it really is open late, I guess there's no real rush. I might as well see what else people are up to in here.
Game keeps telling me to explore. Cafeteria sells a number of different kinds of food. Store sells combat equipment. Stock up on supplies or new equipment on campus. Gotcha. Why is he eating lunch with a commoner? The forbidden thing. You say anything if I come behind the desk? I guess not. High class juice made from squeezed whole fruits. 100 HP. Fierce Feints. Stars 10 CP, 1,500 health. I mean, for any RPG, half the game time is running around looking for side quests. What is that? Deal or truth? Deal or truth? At least they put markers over the people's heads. Is this a student council one? Secondary chess club? Does the chess club not have anyone? Oh. Beat down by nobles. Fishing club? Gone fishing. Unused room? Am I able to make my own club? But it says deal first. Knock on it.
Hello? Please come in. It's open.
I recognize that voice. Pardon the interruption.
There's the person that took our weapon.
Oh!
Student council president.
That girl.
It's been about 2 weeks, hasn't it? Welcome to the student council room, Reen Schwarzer. Instructor Sarah sent you, right?
Yes. So, you're a member of the student council then? I wonder if she got moved up a few years. She looks even younger than Fee.
Best character, the lowly one. That's probably like 900 years old or something. No, not every character like that ends up being that.
Is something wrong?
She could just be short. I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just wondering, are you a second-year student?
I am, but there's no need for formalities with me. There's no junior or senior in my book. The name's Toa Herschel. I'm the student council president.
President?
Uh-huh.
Huh.
Does that surprise you? I'm sure I'll have plenty of opportunities to interact with you and the other first years during your time here. So if there's anything you need help with, you just come and let me know, okay?
Are you guys having waifu wars over there now or something?
I'll do everything in my power to make it better.
Thank you. That's very kind. She's seriously the student council president? That's hard to believe. So, the reason I've come here is because you're holding on to something for Class 7, right?
Oh, of course. Here you
The
go.
object I didn't grab.
Yours is the
Now
one on top.
have.
Let's see.
Oh, first I thought it was trading cards.
Oh, our student notebooks. I completely forgot about these.
How much would this game change if we got trading cards?
I'm really sorry it's taken so long. Class 7's curriculum is pretty different from any of the other classes. And you're even using a different kind of battle orbment, so yours had to be compiled separately.
Meaning these notebooks have information in them about...
The Arcus, yes. All the student notebooks double as instruction manuals for their accompanying battle orbments.
As in they double as tutorials.
And the other first years are all using the same type as last year, so we could just reuse last year's template. But the Arcus type you're using works quite differently, so we had to write a whole new set of directions from scratch.
Okay, that makes sense. But wait, who's we?
Wait, are they actually trading cards in this one?
Pretty much just me. Instructor Sarah asked me to do it on her behalf. Which means it's my fault this has taken so long. I'm really sorry.
Oh, no, no. If anything, it sounds like we owe you a huge debt of gratitude for putting so much time and effort into it. Is that really part of the student council's job, though? It seems more like something our instructor should be handling herself.
Technically, you're right, but she's always so busy. And I help out the other instructors a lot too, so I don't mind lending her a hand from time to time.
What a nice person. Maybe a little too nice for her own good. I doubt she ever gets a moment's rest around here. So, you just need me to give these to the other students in Class 7, right?
Yes, please. I really appreciate what you've all agreed to do too.
Huh? What do you mean?
I heard all about it from Instructor Sarah. She said you've agreed to help out the student council with our work, right? It's such a nice gesture. You're really getting Class 7 off to a great start here at the Academy.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Didn't you tell her that you wanted to help ease our workload? Something about wanting to better yourselves? To prove you were worthy of being a part of this prestigious new class? She said you were all really eager to help out, so I should try to delegate some of my duties to you.
Thank you, my dear. I leave everything in your capable hands. Mwah!
So, pretty much she is putting Protag-kun into the student council. I kinda figured.
Why, indeed.
I'm sorry. Did I misunderstand her or something? Oh, how embarrassing. I didn't mean to start trying to force work onto you when you've only just enrolled.
And if there really is playing cards in this, oh boy. The collecting might become real.
There's no way I can turn her down. No. Instructor Sarah's absolutely right. Your plate is as full as I've seen, so if I can help you in any way, please let me.
Phew. I thought there had been a terrible misunderstanding there for a moment. But don't worry, I won't give you anything too difficult.
Now go kill level 100 boss.
It'll mostly just be fulfilling requests from people in the Academy and in Trista.
Requests?
Yep. Sometimes people send in feedback and list things they'd like us to do for them, and we try to help out however we can. I'll pick some up for you to do by the end of the day, and drop the list in your mailbox at your dorm tomorrow morning. Will that be okay with you?
Sure thing. Thanks.
Good, she brings the side quest to us. It's fine with me.
Dusk already? What a day. Can't believe she wound up treating me to dinner in the cafeteria. And she's still got more student council work to do yet. How is she so busy? Hello? This is Reen Schwarzer speaking.
Pretty much looks at cell phones nowadays look. Got like a 10-inch thing in front of your face. Looks kinda ridiculous.
Guten Tag, my favorite little Wunderkind. I hear you had a nice little dinner date with the student council president. Ooh la la.
If this is how you treat your favorite little Wunderkind, I dread to think how you treat people you don't like. Would you care to explain why you've been signing me up for things behind my back?
I'll skip the details for now, but it's got something to do with the other part of your curriculum that I'll be announcing next week. I thought it'd be a good chance for one of you to do a little rehearsal before the main event. And since the student council truly is busy, I figured, why not kill two birds with one stone? A fine plan, if I do say so myself.
I have a feeling half the reason they're as busy as they are is because of certain instructors. But alright, I'm happy to play along. Basically, you just want me to spend my free day tomorrow helping the student council, right?
Oh, that's entirely up to you. If there's a club you're interested in joining, far be it from me to force you away from it.
No, to be honest, I still haven't found one that really clicks with me, so that won't be a problem. There is one question I'd like to ask, though. Why me, exactly? This seems like the kind of task typically entrusted to the class president or vice president, so Emma or Machias. And even if you were choosing based on social class, Eustace and Laura were both born into noble families. I wasn't. So what makes me so special, exactly?
Well, in a sense, you're effectively at the center of Class 7.
It's like you're the main character or something.
Pardon?
I'm not saying you're its leader, of course. But in a class full of nobles, commoners, and exchange students, you in particular are special.
What, is he all three?
Surely even you can see that, no?
Well...
That's why I decided to give you first dibs, so to speak. I wanted to get an idea of how things might go from here on out. There's never been a class like yours before, after all. So there you have it. The beans have been spilled all over the place. Ball's in your court now.
But my beans.
Wait, what are you drinking?
Beer, of course.
Oh.
It's the weekend, and I'm stuck wasting away in my room, imbibing libations. Alas, all by my lonesome. If only I had a classy gentleman friend who'd go out drinking with me. But woe of woes, such a man is nary to be found.
Are you okay?
Never better. But you, instead of trying to put everything in its place, why don't you just go with the flow for a change?
For a change, he literally just met me, like, a few weeks ago. Seems pretty presumptuous to assume that, you know how I act.
It seems like you're desperately trying to find something. But if you don't plant yourself somewhere, you're just gonna blow away with the next big gust that comes along. And on that note...
Yeah, on that note of giving half-bit advice while you're getting drunk.
Make sure you're back in the dorm by curfew, and all transgressions will be forgiven. Toodles!
If I don't plant myself somewhere, huh? She may have a few screws loose, but she's got a point. Maybe I should just try going with the flow and see what comes of it.
Unconventional Studies, Chapter 1. The actual title screen to Chapter 1 at that. Afterwards, Rain returned straight to the dormitory, and after relaxing in his room for a while, he decided to walk around the dorms. You can now view overall achievements and character tabs in your notebook. Can be accessed by pressing select or choosing note from the camp menu and then selecting the respective tabs. Right, President Toa left me in charge of handing out everyone's notebooks. Tomorrow's our first day free, so I should get this done with tonight. I can explore Class 7's dormitories on the night before each free day. Be aware, however, that the story will progress should you return to Rain's room. Miran, I get your student notebook here. Very well. Gotta have chats with each of the members of the crew here, I guess. Yeah, what were you up to? Simply reading? Biography? Pay no mind. Mindful of your volunteer time, otherwise people would be more happy to simply use you at every turn. Let's see if his character ever grows. I guess this guy got into the whole painting thing. And off those student notebooks to everyone. If they start talking about anything important, I'll be sure to read it out if needed, or let it hang on the words a little longer, but if it's just, you know, chatting, not that big of a deal. Stored ornament in North Highlands, thought it'd be a nice way to bring the spirit of my homeland along with me. Planning to head over to the art club. Feel free to come along if you like. Good stuff. Gonna run around your room for no reason. Okay, but no. Oh. I wonder if it's just all the guys are on the second floor and all the girls are on the third floor or something. Nothing really important. Just studying. Getting marks on the side of your hands from pencil marks was always annoying back in the day. Back in them high school days. So he's just practicing his violin. Good for him. And I guess he's really into music, it seems like. That's just a vacant room? Oh, that turbo button is pretty nice. Well, hey Sky. It's fine if you can't talk. If it's something you feel like watching, well, glad you're enjoying it then. Well, hopefully you're enjoying it. Okay, I guess she's a very serious swordsman. Gets so focused that she doesn't even hear people. I like how for this game, this is just like a time waster just to force you into learning who the characters are a bit better. Not that there's anything wrong with that. How are you planning on spending the day tomorrow? How about the student council? How about you? Plan on looking at some more clubs. I haven't seen what cultural clubs have to offer yet, so I'll be visiting them tomorrow. Oh right, joining a club does sound like a good idea. Let me know if any of them seem really good. Right, I will. You're able to make up with Elisa soon. Yeah, I wonder when I give her the student council book if she'll just run away. She needs to sort out her feelings about everything. Just for some reason she already loves Protag-kun. Because she fell on him chest first. Should be Fee's room. Hey there, sleepy girl. Wonder if her character will get any more interesting later. I like how he says, wonder how she became a student. Clearly she's very skilled. She just happens to be very lazy when she's not doing fighting, it looks like. Oh, here's blonde hair girl. She thinks that this guy's going to try and do something weird in the middle of the night. Don't read that. So she's still being all tsundere. Seems that R is just an initial. Didn't finish reading her full name before she snatched it out of my hands, though. For some reason she's hiding it. I wonder if she's going to end up being from some, big noble family. Be like the Emperor's daughter or something cheesy like that. Did I do everyone's stuff? Dr. Sarah's room. I think I got everyone now. Can't be an ice cold beer after work. No, I maybe can with 2 ice cold beers. So the instructors are drunk. Possibly. She went from plastered to bastard in a blink of an eye. So apparently she can hold her liquor, though. I feel like these empty rooms are supposed to have items for me. But then they don't. Well, it doesn't look like there's anything else to do here. Make the day advanced. Yes. There's nothing else to do right now. I'm guessing you can start like side quests with roommates or something down the road. Well, dorm mates. So I wonder if this is really going to be ran like a Persona game. So we only have 5 months apparently. And now it's like already 4. Required, unread. I kind of dropped my student notebook and now I can't find it anywhere. Would anyone be willing to help me look? I'll be looking for it on the first floor of the Student Union building, and I'd really appreciate if someone lent me a hand. I've just finished repairing a bunch of orbital tech here at the engineering club, but I need someone to deliver everything. Stop by the engineering building, and I'll tell you more. So I guess that's our tutorial on how to upgrade orbital stuff. I think I always say that wrong, but oh well. I have reason to believe that strange phenomena have been occurring in the old schoolhouse of late. As such, I would like to request one of more combat-ready students to look into this report back to me. For more details, come see me in my office, first floor, building, Principal Van Dyke. So he wants us to kill things, one wants us to deliver stuff, other one wants us to pick something off the ground. Doesn't sound like anything too hard. Quest tab automatically records progress of all quests and extracurricular activities. It records activities too. Let's pretend that word didn't exist. Story mark in their name. Stories have to be done to progress story. Quests without this mark are not essential for advancement and will disappear from the list if not undertaken in a timely manner. So we have bonding events. So apparently this is a Persona game now. You can use bonding points to participate in bonding events with characters. Doing bonding events will allows you to gain Link EXP with that character. Different bonding events will be available during the daytime and evening. In the evening, on your free days, you will receive an additional bonding point. Attack rank S. Well, I don't know. Guess we'll start doing some of these quests. See how things go. Weather's beautiful today. Yeah, we can buy items now. Selling clothes. Pretty much the name of the store is what they sell. Yeah, that happened. Ignore that text. Quick travel map, square button to access. Okay, so we can do a bonding event apparently. Actually, does it say how much money we got? Apparently only got 500 coins. And let's go do this other stuff first. Fish are really biting today. Like he's a student from one of the upper classes. Kenneth Lakelord. His last name is Lakelord. And they make the guy with the last name Lakelord head of the Imperial Fishing Club, apparently. So apparently you can fish. Probably at the docks down there, I assume. Probably can find them in the overworld and stuff later. Point angler, but don't too think much about it. Just fish away to your heart's content. So pretty much fishing minigame. You can get ranks up, get items, all the good stuff from fishing minigames. Yep. Catch fish at the dock. That's how all these games usually do it. Oh great, now I have a fishing tab too. I was right when they're going to front load with a whole bunch of stuff. I'm gonna do the unimportant side quest first, just to get that out of the way. Where is your notebook? That's how it does all. Arranged. Think I'll need a bit more information to have any hope of finding it. Can you tell me where you first noticed you dropped your notebook? Right after school yesterday when I went to borrow a book from the library. You can't borrow books without your notebook, so I went to take it out. And I couldn't because it wasn't there. Yesterday after school. So when was the last time you remember having it? Probably right when class is finished for the day. Yesterday, when I was still in the classroom, I remember using it to take notes while I was talking with my friends, so I definitely had it then. I guess I must have dropped it somewhere between my classroom and the library. Came to the student union, pretty sure when I went to the library after that. That should be everywhere I went. Aren't many places where you could have dropped it. This seems to be split up and search the main building area surrounding it, I think. Searched the library from top to bottom this morning, and the roof's tops out because the janitor said he didn't notice it when he was doing his morning cleaning rounds. Main building it is then. Do you think I should start with the classrooms? Probably a good idea to focus on the halls and the rest of the areas in there. I have a feeling that if it's in the main building, it's going to be on the second floor somewhere. Well, it sounds like she made this pretty easy for us. Front loads a whole bunch of text, but pretty much was only saying, go to the second floor, look in the hallway. Anything around here? Having turbo is always nice. And it looks ridiculous. I don't see it on the second floor. I'm guessing if it was around here, I would see it on the ground shining. That's locked. That guy's painting, but he isn't doing anything. That big girl came over here. Learning to cook is really the best way to transform a lovely young lady like myself into a bride material. If I work hard, I'm sure that this will be my chance to nab myself a hunky husband. Oh, I was a bit taken back when she first barged her way in here and ate all of our food. Even so, there's no greater compliment than seeing someone take an interest in something you're passionate about. Sure. Well, looks like it isn't in any of the classrooms for sure. She said it wasn't on the rooftop either. I guess that leaves first floor to look to. It ends up being at the library. I guess I'll accept his quest while I'm here. Principal wanted us to go to kill some monsters or something. Yeah, he's a buff old dude. Bill tells me you accepted my request. I truly appreciate you taking out time of your free day to assist. Yeah, what are the stories? That gargoyle you fought is just a drop in the bucket, all told. But a demon, perhaps the word fiend? It will always regenerate to its original statue form eventually. And as a result, the area has long been used to students in tests of strength, but in the past year many strange alterations have begun occurring there. Doors appearing out of nowhere and strange eerie voices from the darkness. Like me to go investigate whether there's truth to these reports. If possible, yes. Specifically, I would like you to walk through the underground area and check for any significant changes since last month. A task for which you If I mess up words, just pretend it didn't happen. Though Gargoyle has regenerated, things could get a little tricky. It turns out, I have no objection at all to you turning back. I'm making this request to Class 7 as a whole. So yeah, he wants to go with some Class 7 members. See if we can do anything about this weird changes going on in the old schoolyard dungeon. Well, the old schoolyard thing. Auditorium is locked. It's like an incinerator. I guess so. Hey, this guy. So wait, can you like ride horses in this game too? Pretty sure I saw something like that. That horse looks a little weird. Oh. One-haired girl is on the lacrosse team. Gotta start showing you the basics. No worries, no, it's gonna get too difficult. So this girl doesn't like her. Being bested by a commoner is quite simply not an option. The daughter of the Floridale family? I don't know how to say that. It's my duty to put Lisa in her place. So she's supposed to be a commoner? This is that guy that's into... Yeah, the guy that's into girls. A lot. Storehouse. Nothing I can do there. That's a gym. There's the fishing dude. Guess I can go grab the mission in here too. I'm guessing I'll get a whole bunch of tutorial text. But I'm prepared to make that sacrifice. You're the person who was with President Toa when I first arrived at the academy. You got a good memory. George. Gnome? George Gnome. Second year class. I've also heard from the engineering club. You'll reach Schwarzer. If I say that right. Pretty sure it's Schwarzer. From class 7, right? Nice to meet you. Likewise. Still told me that you've been helping the student council. Yeah, I don't really care. So much tutorial text. All the machines and equipment around here, it certainly fits the bill. Academy's very own Orbnant factory. Engineering club's been in charge of maintaining ordnance here for a long time. Yeah, you repaired stuff, you have to deliver things. Orbital scale, cooking club. Next two both are in town. Antique orbital lamp. What else do you want me to do? Final one, wristwatch. Okay, so radio tower, pawn shop, cooking place. I wonder if they actually give you a choice to make you remember if you're delivering the right items to certain people. Hey, there was a thing here, but now it's gone. Turbo mode. Turbo. Yeah. Use your scale. Yeah, you do cooking on the scale. So he's going to explain crafting for cooking, it sounds like. Which means you're as virgin as my olive oil? Wow, I didn't expect him to use some cooking puns in here. Okay, the guy gave us a recipe book and first few ingredients, I guess. Might find them while searching areas, or trying a new food or drink. Make food by selecting note. Camp menu, pressing select, choosing recipe, ingredients. Great, very likely produce a unique dish. Good, average, bad. You can have Rain cook alone or have another party member help him. When having another party member help him, both their skill levels will influence the dish they make. Well, that's interesting. Can I make their... Can I make each character have skills in cooking go up or something? Sure, make one. Who will you cook with? They're both good at it. Can I not use them unless they're in my party? Probably not. Then I'll just wait to do that until I get to the old school building there, the old dorm. Since I'll be fighting, I'm guessing they'll put a few of them in my party. I mean, at least 3. Now, I still haven't seen this girl's notebook, also. Does that mean it is in the library? I guess they were doing that because I haven't been in here yet. That looks like a good text box. This is a completely normal version of the game. Let's just say that, at least. Oh. I was hoping that would be your notebook. Yeah, nothing important. Let's look at the quest. She has an inkling that it's on the 2nd floor, but we'll see. I'll be checking the main building and focusing on corridors for the rest areas. And rest areas. So... am I supposed to, like, actually talk to, like, the couches or something? Is that why I couldn't see it? Can I talk to any of this stuff? Oh wait, there it is. It wasn't actually a blinking light, it was just floating on the couch there. Okay then, got a notebook. Get those quests complete. Did you find it? Yes, assuming this is actually your notebook. Why don't you check to be sure? It wasn't on a gap between the cushions, it was just on the couch. One of my skirt pockets, usually. I can see you have pockets right there. This girl doesn't seem very, sensible. You can see the line on our jacket where the pocket would be. That skirt she's wearing doesn't look like it would have good pockets anyways. Unless it's the one that goes, like, up more, like, around your upper waist, like, over your hips or whatever. I don't see how well that would have pockets. So she gave us an accessory. I might as well equip it. What does it do? Change the stitch bracelet blessed with the power of Idios or something like that. Ups defense and prevents poison. Sounds good to me. I like how these two guys, I can change the armor of. I guess because they're my only friends right now. Unless they like make you do the bonding quest to be able to take them in your party for quests or something. That'd be kinda interesting. Let's see, the only things left to do is deliver these other parts. And then we can go into that old dorm again and do some fighting. Well, I should probably check what he wants. He apparently has some bonding mission. His name is Mitch. I assume that's Mitch. Just spelled weirdly. That's a pretty nasty surprise. You get a lot of students in here out of sheer curiosity. Fair future. Were you looking for some money? I don't lend money to kids. You kids can think of this place as an exchange shop. I think I got something a while back that a kid like you would like. Yours as a way of saying thanks for the delivery. Blade deck. Oh. I guess this is the trading card game the other guy was talking about in the chat. So let's see what this card game's about. Yeah, I can pawn off items. And as for guard games, Mitch just gave Rain. He'll be able to play that later in the game. Okay, so where is this other place I have to deliver to? It's supposed to be a normal house, right? Yeah, right here. Oh yeah, the radio station, not a normal house. What are you going to do for us, Radio Man? We got Mitch and Mitchell, I guess. There's your wristwatch. Yeah, you do radio talk shows. You enjoy it. Huh. Yeah, telling the guy to tune into the radio when he doesn't even own one. I wonder if you can get things to customize your room later. I mean, if they keep you in the same area, usually games like this always add in things to customize the room you have a little. The old dorm was on the campus, right? Actually, I should check that, that bonding quest thing. You should try and make a habit of it. Yeah, seems like a smart idea. Maybe this would be a good chance to get to know him a little better. Oh boy. Yeah, up my social link. Oh. Don't even get voice acting for these bonding parts. You can tell this cafe uses some high quality beans for its coffee. Its rich flavor behind the initial bitterness and fragrance is utterly fantastic. I take it you're pretty knowledgeable when it comes to coffee, then. Mainly due to my dad, he's been drinking it as long as I can remember. Thanks to him, I started drinking it while I was studying, which gradually gave me a taste for it. Ah, that explains it. This actually makes me curious about the kind of person Governor Regans is. Might say that wrong, but oh well. Speaking of which, is that tea I see you drinking? It is. I'm way more used to tea than I am coffee. The tea here is nice and relaxing too. Not sure I'll ever understand the appeal. Doesn't help that I always associate it with nobles. In fact, I saw one particular irritating noble arrogantly sipping away at a cup the other day. I wonder who that could be. That couldn't be anyone other than... I always butcher his name. Juices? I don't know. And how do you sip arrogantly? Or, I didn't mean to rant. I didn't mean to sound like I was judging you or anything. I mean, you're not even a noble. Don't worry about it. Why don't you give it a try, though? You might actually end up liking it. I guess I could. You should try some coffee, too, then. They each got full pots of coffee and tea. You're right, this isn't so bad. Glad to hear it. I'm actually considering having some coffee next time. Next time I'm really studying. Keeps you sharp between the ears. Why don't the two of us study sometime then? Sounds like a plan. And thus the two finished their drinks and chatted together for a while longer. Your bond with Marcus has strengthened. Bring up that link level. Our friendship points are down 1. Looks like if we go into the dormitory, we can have friendship points with our violin boy. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. You're looking pretty busy, Elliot. Yeah, I just got some packages from home, heavy ones at that. I just carried them up here and already totally beat. I can believe that. Seems like the food in one of these too, so I should probably look through them. I'm already here, should I give him a hand? Yeah, let's give him a hand. You could use a hand, mind if I help out? Really, you would? Well, I'd appreciate it. Began sorting out packages that Elliot received from home. Oh yeah, those low-resolution boxes. Well, we're done about halfway of them now. I didn't expect there to be quite this much of everything. There has to be a month's worth of food here, not to mention a bunch of clothes and other daily necessities. I didn't expect this either, now I feel bad for dragging you into it. My sister's way too protective of me sometimes. Oh, you've got a sister. Yeah, an older one. She's always been a bit on the clingy side, too. I mean, I'm grateful that she sent me a care package, but I wish she'd tone it down a bit. I'm not a kid anymore. You mean it? I think it's kinda nice, actually. You can tell that she really cares about you. Or she has some kind of codependency to you that is unhealthy. Is it something embarrassing? Worn-looking piece of sheet music out of the box. Looks like someone got a lot of use out of it. Used to practice with this all the time back home. To tell you the truth, I actually wanted to enter a music academy before I ended up here. How do you go from music academy to military academy? They seem kind of different. I guess joining the wind orchestra wasn't just a casual thing for you, huh? Well, I've always loved music ever since I was younger. But in the end, I wasn't all that serious about it, so I ended up choosing tours instead of a music academy. Weird, really? Well, either way, it'd be nice to hear you play that piece sometime. Sure, one of these days. Turn sorting packages is only getting through the strength of their combined efforts. A lot of packages. Got his link up too. Always good. I guess I could have upped points with that girl too. I wonder if they usually stay in certain locations or not. I don't need fast traveling when I can run really fast. Okay, deliveries. Delivery. I can speak. Barely can. Deliveries. There we go. None of them are places I normally go either. May have wandered into the home economics room eventually, but not the pawn shop or radio station. It's not too hard to find. It's literally like right across from the dorm that you're sleeping in, Rain. But now I feel as though I have a general idea where most of the main places in Trista are thanks to this. It almost feels like the crust benefited me more than it did you. Nope. Accidentally unplugged my controller there for a second. How about you? Are you planning on tuning in? I'd love to, but no radio. Is he gonna give me a radio for my room? So he had an extra radio. Well, that's nice. Oh, okay, now he's going to start explaining more tutorial stuff, it sounds like. Stuff the monsters sometimes drop. Regular, Septh. I always call it Septh. Exactly. Sure, you don't need me to tell you how regular Septh can be. Septh masses have tons of impurities, so they're never receive much attention, but recently someone discovered a way to efficiently extract Septh from them. Thanks to that, most shops are willing to take them off your hands at a decent price nowadays. No point in holding on to them, so go ahead and sell them if you find any. A little extra money never hurt anyone. He didn't go over the tutorial part as much as I thought. Oh, I guess this is. Where their slot is from the ordnance center, the larger max EP increase. At factories, you can use Seth to unlock slots at your party's ordnance. At factories, you can use Seth to synthesize quartz. That's all the crafting for magic and upgrades, pretty much. Customize your weapons. So, can I open any of these? Actually, I forgot. You have to be in here to open them. Can be opened. Yes. Sure. Red tag's gonna be in everything anyway, so might as well open them up. Anything good in here? Analyze and obtain data on enemies. Yeah, that might not be bad to have. Movement can be good. Temporary against fire protection, raise attack. Sure, why not? Yeah, get the buff moves. What do these do? They're just covers? They don't actually do anything? I wonder if this is like in the old game and all, where if you connect certain things together, it boosts them better. I wonder if sticking these two together would be better. Having it like this instead. I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Now what can I do for weapons? Does it just up their attack if I do this? Oh, yeah, it just ups the attack. Okay. Guess that's that for now then. That was a lot of work on myself. It feels good though, kind of fulfilling, but now that I think about it, George might have made that request for specifically for my sake. I feel like I got a lot of tutorial knowledge. Oh, the bike's back now. Looks like it's a motorcycle. There's the lesbian girl that we do not know the name of yet. In the Trails of the Sky game, they had a bisexual cast member, but in this one it seems they have a lesbian cast member. I took care of everything else already. Let's do it. Okay, so only these guys like me right now? Pretty much. Yep, that's good. They want to come help me, because they're my bros. This place does look a little different. I don't think this is a good idea. That's because it probably isn't. Neither of us would blame you one bit if you turn back. It's not too late. No thanks. I'll come with you. We got a practical exam next week after all. I need to familiarize myself with Orbal staff as much as possible before then. Besides, if I turn back, I'll just wind up worrying myself sick about the two of you. Well, that's very kind of you. Thank you. There are only 3 of us, though, so we'll each need to watch each other's backs. Proceed with caution. The underground area should be just through the main door, correct? Take us to the room where we fought that stone gargoyle. Just to go that way rather than falling through the trapdoor again. He hopes that thing hasn't regenerated. But it probably will. Got a fountain to heal up right there. I don't think I need it at all. Actually, I might. Come to think of it. It looks like my EP was down. Got more creepy statues ready to come to life. Did it always look like this in here? Seems definitely smaller than it was the last time we were here. Half the size, maybe even less. Yeah, things are present that weren't previously. It's like it's an ever-changing dungeon. Yeah, just heal up quick to recover that EP. Got a whole bunch from leveling up that Orbnant. So we got a new dungeon in here, apparently. Unbelievable. This isn't even the same place. I don't remember passing through an area like this at all. I don't either, because we didn't. The entire layout down here has changed completely. Can sense new types of monsters here too. What do you think we should do, Rain? Principal sent us down here to investigate these mysterious changes, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Now that we've seen just how major these changes are, there's no way we can go back empty-handed. We should head as far as we're able. Here we go then. May the goddess be with us. Let's do this. What is this thing? I wonder if this is like a fast travel point or something. What is that monster? Like a slug caterpillar thing. Could prove a little awkward to fight. Show that thing what we're made of. So now this telling us how to combat Link again. They kind of showed in the first part of the game, so... Going to the tactics to the camp menu. So I can do it in battle, but I can also link up in here, it looks like. Well, I'll probably just leave those two linked up for now.
Enemy sighted! Take him out!
Link attacks. Gives characters a chance to unbalance enemies, successfully unbalancing enemies, allows you to perform a follow-up attack while they're off balance. Okay, likelihood of unbalancing the enemy depends on the enemy's unbalance efficiency and the type of weapon used to attack. Weapon type, unbalance effect. Well, that's interesting.
Now's a chance! Here! You're mine!
My turn!
Heavy mass of water. Probably better to attack normally for now.
It's my turn.
Might as well not start wasting AP right away. Though I can waste CP.
Now! Got it! Here we go!
And that one, these two are both paralyzed right now. What arts do I have? I still have Firebolt. Though I also have Crest, which gives us increased defense. Let's see how Fire does.
You're mine! Huh.
My turn!
Oh wow, that didn't do that much. And how does Aqua do? Not too much either.
There! They're open! Got it! You're mine! Here we go!
Looks like it's better to just keep on Link attacking for now.
Now's a chance! Here!
My turn!
I guess I'll have him stick to casting some magic. This thing should be dead in the next hit.
It's my turn.
There! They're open!
Okay, yeah. It's dead.
Go! There! Now's our chance! Here!
Kinda wish if you unbalance too, it would
My turn.
attack both of them. That'd be nice.
Leave it to me.
Oh good, I can attack both of them.
Now.
Got it! Not yet.
Wow, his health goes down so fast it feels like.
Go!
Here!
I can heal him with him though.
Thanks!
There's your heals.
My turn! That's that. I did it!
Nice.
There, everyone got some level ups. We can master these combat links. I'm sure they'll prove really useful in battles. Probably try to practice them as much as possible while the stakes are low and get used to them as we can. Combat links are a new feature likely to be in importance of the battle ahead. Strengthening a party member's bonds with one another. You can use powerful link abilities together, such as finishing blow and cover. Okay, so you can get different link abilities. Forming combat links between party members has no disadvantage. It's recommended to keep an active link at all times. Link attacks only occur when an enemy is unbalanced. Successful rate, which is determined by the weapon used to deal damage. Mollusk monsters are more easily unbalanced by ranged slash attacks, while crustaceans more weak to Gaius's thrust attack. Their types include Pierce, effective against flying enemies, and Strike, effective against rock type. Sash deals all types of damage at once, but his chance of successfully unbalancing an enemy are low as a result. Attacks taken on a turn with critical bonus have a 100% chance of unbalancing an enemy, regardless of the damage type being dealt. Well, that's interesting to know.
Enemies ahead! We'll have
What
to
are these Digimon looking things?
You're mine!
Okay, come on. Now let's see what they're weak to. Get all of them there. There we go. Well, luckily they don't seem super strong.
Alright.
Yeah. I love the multi-hits.
Now.
Got it!
You're mine!
Speed this along. He's already gonna need heals.
Keep it up, everyone!
Actually, he might die if I just do this.
Go! Arcus, activate.
Just let him heal himself. Did paralyze a few of them, but
Leave it to
still
me.
annoying.
They're open!
Got it!
There we go. Taking
My
some of
turn.
them out.
There!
They're really pretty
My turn.
forthcoming with the CP so far. Feel like I have too much of it.
My turn.
Leave it to me.
Come on, only one of you left. Those points when you wish your
It's my
enemies
turn.
would just give up.
There! I go where the wind takes me.
You got 2 smoke grenades.
I did it!
Blue lullaby. Lils falls to sleep with a soothing sounding bubbles. Yes, guy. It's a fun RPG. I'm glad I decided to start playing it on here. And it looks like the correct way, so I want to go check out that other path. And if you want to feel like you want to waste even more money, Sky, this game has a whole big series to it. This Cold Steel one has 3 games of its own already. But there's also Trails of the Sky, which is another 3 games. So you have a whole series of 6 games. I think there's more than that too, I'm not positive.
Enemies ahead!
I know Trails of the Sky is the one that people usually know the most though. Though this game suddenly became kind of popular in the US for some reason.
Go!
Unless people are just starting to like RPGs more again or something. I don't know.
There! Go! Here! It's my turn.
I kind of wonder why they tell you to give that... Why they give you that prompt, because it doesn't feel like there's any... It doesn't really feel like it's hard to press. I'm just gonna use this to make sure
Now!
I can get the paralyze on.
Too slow!
Ah, really? That thing's just a little bit out of range that I can't hit it with both. Then I'll try out the sleep attack, see how that is.
Good night!
Oh, it does damage too. Didn't even notice that part.
There! Leave it
And
to
then
me.
Doctor Strange guy. Yeah, he might like this kind of thing if he's into RPGs. Well, since he said he likes Final Fantasy, he probably would like this.
Now!
You've been playing
Go!
Zodiac Age? I only ever played the original Final Fantasy XII, and honestly, I felt like Final Fantasy XII was one of the not as good Final Fantasies. The combat system and stuff in it wasn't horrible, but it made me feel like, oh, I'd rather just play Rogue Galaxy. Because the games are kind of similar. Just made by different companies. Well, I don't know his real name, Sky. I just know that his profile was like called Doctor Strange at one point.
Oh, we did it! Watch out, guys!
Starting to wonder if there's
It's
a
my
certain
turn.
way to go here. Actually, no, I went the right way. Never mind. What am I thinking about? I'm happy this guy has a paralyzed move.
Go!
Since they don't start you with a big attack, all attack, it helps having that paralyzed move.
Now's our chance! Here!
Right.
Yeah, the combat system in Final Fantasy XII was decent. It was enjoyable. But since I played Rogue Galaxy by level 5 before playing that, it just made me feel like Final Fantasy XII was copying Rogue Galaxy.
Here we go!
And I was like, why is this game copying it? I like the other one better.
There!
Which, if you want a really cliche, cheesy RPG with anime stuff, Rogue Galaxy's pretty good. It has a fun combat system to it. Though some could say it gets influenced a bit too much by by the time it was in. Like, they pretty much have a Naruto mode in it. Like a Nine-Tailed Fox mode or whatever. It's kind of funny.
My turn!
Yeah, just attack it normally. Do I have something on my sword that poisons? Did I just poison that?
It's my turn. Now. The winds must be on our side.
They must be, because that was a breeze.
Oh, neat. I like how this game pretty much is just like... we're gonna make this like a Tales of game slightly. And they do so much character interaction with the party members there. I appreciate when RPGs do that.
If it's a fight they want.
My turn!
It's always nice. These guys are harder enemies.
There! Now's our chance!
Here! It's my turn.
Okay, good, we can get paralyzed.
They're open!
Got it!
Let's try the sleep thing.
Good night.
I'm just using these CP attacks
turn.
willy-nilly. Because we just have so much. Until you get super attacks, it feels like it's just abuse CP attacks.
There! Go!
Here! Alright.
And I'll keep abusing CP attacks.
Now.
Now I'm starting to feel like I should have used Nightmare mode instead of just hard mode. It's starting to feel too easy already.
Here we go! Go!
Wow, that did a lot more damage than I thought it would.
Right.
Let's just kill this one.
My
There you
turn.
go.
Go!
Here! It's my turn. They're open!
Got it!
My turn.
Guess I'll throw down a heal.
Thanks! Here we go!
He'll have a critical. Yeah, might as well.
There! Now's our chance!
Here! Leave it to me.
Attack him normally for once.
Right! Here we go! Ha! Now's our chance!
Almost dead. Wow, that thing does
everyone.
It's
a lot
my
of
turn.
damage. Unless it kept dropping the defense stones and I didn't notice. Which is possible. Doesn't look like I have any revival items. Yeah, I don't. Oops.
There!
Just talking about how easy it is and then I let my guy die
Is everybody okay?
because of a dumb mistake. Oh no, it's not a game where he gets 1 HP back.
Oh, a treasure chest!
Just gonna avoid that guy. What's in this room?
Yay, we're at the end!
What is this thing? This charging station also allows you to exchange Scepter quartz. Okay, so it lets you upgrade stuff. Though it's also a rest spot, and that's what I was looking for. Can I activate this thing now? Ah, come on. I assume it's obviously a warp gate. I'm gonna go back check quick and see, yeah. These guys do respawn then. So I can grind a little if I want. Where's our experience? Maybe get them all up to level 7 at least or something. Though for now, been doing this like 2 hours. Try to keep these streams about 2 hours. I know I front-loaded a lot of text, but glad that we were actually able to do some dungeon crawling, even if only for like a little bit. But thank you to anyone who bothered to drop on by and watch. If anyone ever decides to sub in here or anything, and you don't notice your username in the bottom left-hand corner on that box, that is because your privacy settings are set, so Streamlabs cannot grab your account information and display it there. So if that's something that bothers you, just saying to let you guys know. But yeah, I'm gonna end things here. So thank you guys again for watching. Till next time.
My turn!